Hey guys, it's E. Welcome to the best things in life with E. Please like and subscribe and comment if you like. Thanks for watching. Hello guys, today I'll be showing you guys how I make my homemade crispy fried chicken. I start off with clean chicken. I use wings because that's what my daughter and I prefer. What I season my chicken with is paprika. And I don't really measure any of my seasonings when I use them, but I usually just eyeball it. I would say probably maybe a tablespoon I use of each one. Next is cayenne pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, seasoned salt, and Tony's seasoning. Now I know a lot of you probably think that's a lot of seasoning, which it kind of is, but it really gives the chicken really good flavor, and you don't really even taste the spiciness of the cayenne pepper and the Tony seasoning. So here I'm just mixing it all up. I like to use gloves because I hate getting seasoning in my hands and nails. So here I have a deep pan, well actually it's a pot, and I filled the pot up with vegetable oil. This is regular vegetable oil, and I try to have it at least 2 inches high. I'm not really sure what the rule is, but here's a close-up of how much I actually put in there. And then I usually set my stove about, if they had numbers, probably 7 to 8. So here I have flour, just regular all-purpose flour, and I'm just gathering my seasonings. And I season the flour with the same exact seasonings I season my chicken with. And I don't put a ton in it. It's more of a light seasoning to put flavor on the chicken, the breading of the chicken. Again, I don't use measurements, so I would say probably for the seasoning, it's maybe half a teaspoon. But again, I'm not sure. One day I will definitely measure everything. Then I just get a spoon and I stir it together. Nothing major. Just mix it all up. So next I have a bowl full of eggs, and I like to have them out to have them room temperature. And I just crack each egg and mix it all together. So here I'm showing you what kind of flour I use, just regular all-purpose flour. And for the amount of chicken I have, I cracked 6 eggs, which I actually ran out of egg mix, so I had to crack 2 more eggs. So for a pack of, I believe it was maybe, I don't know, 20 pieces of chicken, I used 8 eggs. I added just a little bit of milk here, and I like to add hot sauce in our egg mix. I know that's weird, but my daughter and I love the slight spicy taste to it. And again, after you cook it, you really don't taste a lot of spice, but it's really good and flavorful. So here I'm going to dip everything. I have my tongs, it's easier so you won't have dirty hands. I put it in the egg wash first, then the flour, shake it off. I usually wait a few minutes first before I re-dip, and I put it back in the egg again. I do have a double battered chicken. This is why it's so crispy, but it's super good. And then I put it back into the flour, and then I put it in a bowl and continue with the rest of the chicken. Here I have a thigh. I don't know how I wound it up with one thigh, so I just went on and cooked it. But I normally cook wings for my family. And again, back into the flour. And this makes it extremely crispy, y'all. It's so good too. So my oil is hot, and I just kind of flick a little flour in there to make sure it is hot, but you can tell that it's hot. And it was a little bit too hot, so I turned the oil down just a little bit. And I only put 4 pieces in because even though the chicken wings look a little small, once it starts frying, all the batter makes them even bigger. So I'm setting my oven here to 14 minutes, and usually around the 6-minute or 7-minute mark, I'll flip them, which I'm doing here. But you really don't have to flip wings, but I still do because the pot kind of fries them on one side more than the other. So they are done, and I am just taking them out. Y'all, look how crispy and juicy that chicken looks. And I'm old-fashioned, so yes, I use newspaper and paper towels. Nothing fancy. I just do that to drain the grease. And that is the first batch. So let's look at the slow-mo of this juicy chicken. This is my second batch, and I had like 2 more batches to do. But that is how I make my homemade crispy fried chicken. Again, it's super easy, and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching the video. I will be making more in the future. Thank you. Please like and subscribe and comment if you like. Thanks for watching.